I don't know about you, but I'm feeling a little edgy right now. I mean, things just seem like they are out of control. I mean, these last few months, they've been quite a ride, haven't they? Back in March, I had no idea that come July, we'd still kind of, in many ways, be in somewhat the same boat. I mean, yes, things have opened up, but things are starting to close down again. And I had no concept that it would last this long. And you know, August, September, October. I mean, we're kidding ourselves if we really think that somehow we have any idea what the future is going to hold. I mean, things feel out of control. Right, the verse that keeps popping in my mind, right, is this verse from James chapter 4 that talks about how, why is it that you say that tomorrow we're going to go to this city and conduct this type of business, and the day after that we're going to do that? You don't even know what tomorrow is going to bring. All of my life, I've heard that verse and I've thought, yeah, of course, we don't know what tomorrow's going to bring. We have no concept. Something could happen drastically or tragically in the middle of the night that changes everything. But we are living in a time, right, where you honestly can't say, tomorrow I'm going to do this, because there ain't a single one of us that has any idea what tomorrow's going to be. I can make plans for next week or for August or for September or for January, but I mean, even making plans for January, I just feel like I'm not sure it's going to happen, right? Why is it that this kind of time makes us so kind of anxious, right? It's because we want control, right? We desperately want to be in control. We want to feel like that there's something that we can say, this is certain. And in this time when everything is uncertain, it's so hard. Right? We need something that we can rely on. And I don't know about you, but at least for me, I feel like the things that I can rely on that are certain are falling by the wayside. And I've started to ask myself, right, why is it that I need to be in control? Why do I feel this pressure, right, to somehow control something right now? And I think it's this concept, right, that somehow I feel like if I can be in control, that I get to make all the decisions. But here's the thing I'm realizing, right? Here's one of these things God is teaching me in these moments, is that I've never had control. Right? I know that intellectually, and I've always thought about it in life, but I don't think I've ever had to wrestle with it like I have in these last few months, right? I don't have control. I can't control health. I can't control in some ways what's going on with family or friends. I can't control a pandemic. I can't control a church family. I don't have control. But what I'm also being reminded of is that while I don't have control, God does. Right? God is in control. God is constantly still in the midst of everything that's happening. And even in those moments where we feel like we can't see God, right? God is there. God's that rock that we want to hold on to. God's that immovable force that will always be there. And in these moments of feeling like everything is out of control, I find myself coming back to what I do know. God is real. Jesus came to earth because Jesus loved me. Because God loved me. Jesus came to earth and died on the cross and rose again. Right? And that is sure. And Jesus went up to heaven, but he's coming back, right? And that future is secure. And I may not know what September is going to hold or October, and I definitely don't know what January is going to hold. But what I do know is that someday the new creation is coming. And that's where I find peace. And that's where I find security. And that's where I find hope. And in the midst of everything that is crazy, when I can't even make plans for tomorrow or next week, right? Knowing that the end of the story is already written is what allows me in faith to take one more step. And so I encourage you, right? Remember the story. When you feel like everything's fallen out of place, remember where the story's going. God is a rock that will always be there. Find hope in God, even in these crazy times. And we'll be able to make it day after day after day. May the Lord bless you and keep you. May the Lord make his face to shine upon you and be gracious to you. May he give you peace.